Hello, good morning, everyone. Yes, today just we'll discuss about some basics of Excel. Actually, in last session we have went with some advanced Excel, but I got some suggestion with my colleagues. Better to start with the basics, and after that, in next sessions you can go for the advanced. So it will help to refresh the knowledge. Okay. So with that suggestions, I'm going to start now with the basics of some using some commands like that. For example, in this session, sum and maximizing, finding the maximum of the values and minimum and average and subtotal and if. So these are the topics what I'm going to cover in this particular session. So, so here I have created some tables. Uh, then first we will go for how to create this particular design. So I'll go for the sheet here, insert new sheet. So here I'm getting the worksheet here. So this worksheet you can see here on the screen. So here these are all called as a column and this is the rows. So intersection of rows and column we can call the cell. So each cell is having its own identity. It's having own name. So here you can see on that, just follow the mouse pointer. So here you can see that D6. जो कॉलम्स एंड रो का इंटरसेक्शन जो होता है उसको हम लोग सेल बोलते हैं. सो ये सेल का हर एक सेल का खुद का एक नेम होता है. सो हियर यू कैन सी दैट नेम. आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं F9 मींस F कॉलम and ninth row, the intersection of rows and column, you can see that box. So that is called an in cell. Each cell having its own name. आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं B and 5, B5 you can say. By using this particular cell address, you can make the formulas and you can calculate the things. So here what you can see here the table what I created, how to create this particular table. So here I'm having some products and also I'm having the product sales managers and city and on the month what are the quantity they have sold and average sales and maximum sales and minimum sales of that particular within that 3 months. So here on which city they have sold that also you can calculate here. So here how to create this one means you can go for the sheet here and you can type the, you can just go for the first line and you can type the list of the product like that and select the whole range from where you want to merge and center. Here is an option, just follow the mouse pointer. So merge and center and it will be center of that particular including all from A1 cell to K1 cell. So you can increase the font size and you can change backgrounds. So like that I have did here. So like that I have did in that particular previous sheets. So after that you can go for the headings, these things like that, and that also is possible by typing and changing the font size. So after that, what I did, I used some particular command to get that particular serial numbers. Even though if you have done the ascending and descending orders of this product name and everything, then also this will not going to change its space. That will be permanent, that thing will be taken. So here you can give the is equal to, you can see on that particular formula bar, this is called in a formula, just you follow the mouse pointer. So here is equal to text in the bracket row and A1 means A1, A column you are having, it should be started from A1 and A00. So starting I want to display A means you can give the A symbol. If you don't want to interested to display that one, you can give the 00 and you can get that. When you drag particular thing, you can get the like this. Or if you want to add the 00, you can add. So if you want to single only one or two like that, you can remove that's 0 and it will be kept in single, that you can get only 1 and 2 like that also. So this is the thing what you can do by using that particular text formula that will help you to give the permanent number of that particular serial numbers. So you put the text in the bracket row and in the bracket A3 or so here A1 and A00 and bracket should be completed. So then you can get the permanent serial numbers. So that is the one thing what you can learn from the basics. So after that product name I have taken some product list. I have taken steel angle bar, steel channel bars and flat bars, hexagonal bars and like that different products I'm taken here. And the person who is sales manager, that person is deal with this particular units, and where that person has saved that one. Like that, we have taken here and the month, on which month they have saved, how many tons. So these are all counted in the tons. So after that, total. See, here I given the formula is equal to sum and E3 to J3. E3 means it will start from here and end with the G3. So from here to here, I want to add, and that should be displayed here. So here, instead of that, typing that this one in formula, you can just select here. Uh, I'll just remove this one and I will do it once again. Just click on this one and go for the auto sum. When you click on that auto sum, so automatically you get that is equal to sum. Okay, and in the bracket E3 to G3, E3 to G3 you can see here, that is the cell range to total, and you have to press enter. So here, not just even type, just clicking on that auto sum, also you can get that one. So then, अगर आपको यहाँ भी चाहिए हो तो just you can drag on this particular thing, just drag on that particular area. So like that you can get the values. So these are the things what you can do here. And after like that you can go for the averages. Is equal to average in the bracket G3 to that one. So that also you can type directly is equal to, should be given before starting of every command. Every command you have to give the, every formula you have to give the is equal to. So is equal to average, and the bracket should be open, and from where to where, from E3 to G3, and bracket should be completed, and do the enter key. So when you do that particular thing, you'll get the formula here. So you can drag that upwards and you can remove the data. Here you can is equal to average E3 to G3. So this is to find the averages. And how to find the maximum values. So is equal to max, and the same thing whatever you given range in this 3 months, which is the maximum sales. You can use the 980 that March that is displaying here. So like that is equal to MIN. So is equal to MIN should be given minimum value to find the minimum value of that within that cell. So that is 500, 800, 980. That is the minimum value is 500. That is displayed here. So after that, you can drag this formula to the rest of the cells. So like that, prices also you can give, and after that you can calculate that prices per ton. The 750, this is in rupees, that should be multiplied total amount here. So into this particular price should be multiplied with the total number of quantities, tons. So that will give you the total amount. That also can be done to add that. So these are the things what you can use to find the maximum values and minimum sales, and also averages and total of that one. After that, I have told that one sum, maximum, minimum, and average, and subtotal. So what is the subtotal? So here you are having the different categories. So like that, this according to city wise you can make the categories. According to sales managers you can make the categories. According to the product also you can make the categories. So what I'll do first, will go for the here, and I'll make the categories of the city. So for that, first you have to go for the cities, and you can make it ascending order of the city. So here you can get the data. You just follow the mouse pointer. Here, when you click on that data, you'll get the different options. Here we are having the alphabetically arranged of the cities. When I given here, so this all things will be ascending order. So what I'll do, I will take this all data, some another sheets. Okay, and that is easy to do this all calculations. What I'll do, I'll take from here to here these all datas, and I'll copy this one, and I'll go for the another sheet here, and I'll paste it. So here are the things we are having. So I'll go for the city, and I'll make it ascending order. So here you can see that one, all the according to that city, the starting from the A cities, Ahmedabad, that is displaying the first, and Bangalore B, like that according to the alphabetic order, this all things will be displayed now. So after that, what you have to do, okay, so now what I'll do, I'll go for the subtotal. Here subtotal is there, just I'll click on that, and here I'll select that particular thing what I want to, where every changes of the data that should be calculated at each change in case. So I'll take the city because I have arranged with the cities with the ascending order. So I have taken the city, and that should be added or counted like that. So now I want to add. You can find the average of that product. So maximum of that list. That is also possible. Now I'm making the subtotal. That's why sum I have selected. And after that, what I'll do, I'll go for sum. Here, sum of what I want to sum, what should be added. So here I'll go for the total sales I want to add. So total sales should be selected here. So, and you can give the OK. So like that. See, every changes of that particular city, Ahmedabad total list it is displaying, and it displaying the values. So number of quantities which you have saved in Ahmedabad. So you can select, you can make it bold, and you can increase the font, and that can be easy to view that. So here the Ahmedabad total, what are the totals there? Like that in Bangalore, what are the, how many tons you have sold out. So that is also displayed here. And in Ahmedabad, what are the managers are working, Kumar, Ram, and these are the managers working in Ahmedabad sales. So what are the quantity you are selling? What are the products you are selling? So you can see that product lists also which are sold in Ahmedabad. So steel hexagonal bar and round bar and tea bar. These are the products what you are selling in the Ahmedabad. Like that, you can come to know the what is the demand, what things are most using in that particular area, like that, and what are the means the managers working over there, and what are their sales history and according to that month, and total sales. Everything should be you can take on the regarding the city wise. अगर if you want अगर आपको देखना है product के देखना है तो just need to remove this particular uh, subtotal and come here and remove all the things. So it will as it is now. Now you can go for the product. According to that product, if you want to make it, just you can go for the ascending order for the product. See here you can see that one. Then you can go for the subtotal. Here I taken the product name and total. So according to that product name, see here steel angle bar is there. According to that, it displaying the angle bars total. What are the total tons sold that angle bar? That you can make it formats, and you can make it bold. Already it's bold now, and somewhat you can make it the changes. So here you can see that things. The steel angle bars total sale 6,780 tons of US sold. And what are the cities here sold? Chennai, Delhi, Goa, and Jaipur. And these are the sales managers working regarding that particular product. So like that, according to that product wise, you can take the subtotals, and according to that managers and sales manager, according to that city. So like that, you are having the choice to take. Then you can use the pivot table also. In next this one, we will go for the units. We will discuss about pie charts and that all things also. So these are the basic things what you can do for that regarding that some commands, and also you can learn the if condition. That is also very nice. This one that we can discuss now. So here that's a total. If you want to remove, once again you can go for the data, and here in data you are having the subtotal and clear remove all the things. So when you remove all the things as it is, you can get the data. So like that, this data table you can see. So in next classes you will go for, you will calculate the values, and the credit bill will be given, and bill date. According to that bill date, what are the credit days, and if they are giving the if they have crossed that credit period, how we can calculate the interest of that. These all things we will discuss in the next sessions. So also now I'll go for some other table which is help to calculate some amounts and discounts and like that by using some other commands. So if conditions. So this if condition will give the choice, and it will give the two options whether the true or false. When true, then whatever equation you have given, that will become true, that some particular job should be assigned. So if it is false, another job should be assigned. अगर ये काम करना है तो ये yes हो तो ये करना है, no हो गया तो other route will be there. So like that you have the option by using the if condition. So here आप देख सकते हैं एक टेबल दिया हूं मैं. So here you have the sales manager and also serial numbers are given, product name and sales manager, city, and same thing, state here I highlighted, and quantity and rate and units, total amount will be there, and discount option here. So percentage on that particular quantity, according to that quantity, and with states also we are given, and total bill amount will be given here. So how we can do that one? So here is some things what you have datas, and here I have given the rate. See, you have given some table here, you can see here, that is the thing they have given quantities and discounts like that. So per ton, what are the values will be there? So steel angle will be costed, angle bar will be 700 per ton. So like that you are giving all the different products and the cost of that product, the price of that product is given here. So by using this one, you can get the what you can instead of typing everywhere, instead of reading that, सब ये पढ़ के ये टाइप करने के टाइप करने में बहुत टाइम जाएगा ना, इसलिए by using this particular this data you can use the formula here. So अगर आप ये formula use करेंगे तो जल्दी काम हो जाएगा आपका. See, this is the formula. So is equal to if B4 में जो है, B4 में ये जो डाटा है, so अगर ये डाटा यहाँ फार्मूला दिया हो, if B4 is equal to steel angle, if the B4 cell is having the steel angle is the data, if it is matching, that 700 should be displayed. अगर ये condition true नहीं हुआ, so it will go for the next thing. So here you are having if B4 is equal to steel square bar, अगर ये सच हो गया तो so it is going to match on this particular cell, it will display 800. अगर ये जो डाटा दिया हमने कोड में, वो डाटा और ये सेल में जो डाटा दिया है दोनों सेम कंपैरिजन हो गए तो सेम रहेगा तो 800 डिस्प्ले हो जाएगा. सो अदरवाइज इट विल गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट ऑप्शन. ये फॉल्स हो गया तो नेक्स्ट जाता है, नेक्स्ट इट विल गो फॉर दैट वन इफ ये B4 is equal to steel flat bar and it displays the 500. So like that it will go on that one until unless that condition will be true. When the condition is true, it will stop there and it will display that particular data. So like that I given this all commands here. So by using that commands you can get that things here. Here is equal to B4 is equal to steel angle bar 700. So here steel bar है इसलिए 700 दिखा रहा है. अगर if I given any other thing, so like that steel and flat bar, see automatically you can see that one 500 it is changed its value, because if flat will be there, then I given here 500. This condition was false now, that's why this is true now, it is displayed. If it is also false, it will go for the checking for the next step, next if conditions. So like that it will go for that one. Once again I'll make as it is. So this is like this, and after I have calculated the total amount, I think you understood that one. So just you have to practice this one, then you can get that things. And here having the total amount is equal to F3 into G4. So F3 you are having the quantities in the form of tons, and here is the rate. So multiplying these two, you will get the total amount, the cost of that particular total stock of that particular steel angle bar. So here I am giving the discount. So for discount also you are having some conditions. So quantity and discount. If 0 to 5 means less than 500, if you are having the products, so there is no any discount. If you are purchasing the all things less than 500 tons, so there is no any discount. If you are purchasing 500 more than 500 and less than 1000 tons, so only 10% discount will be given. Like that, more than 1000 and less than 1500 will get only 10%, and more than 1000 and less than 1500 12%, and more than 15,000 and less than 2000 will having the 14%. About 2000 tons we are giving the 60% discount, is the highest percentage discount of we are giving. So this is the condition what you are having. So you can use this condition to calculate this one. So how it is possible? We can go for it. So here you can see I given the formula is equal to if. So is equal should be given if, and bracket should be open before I have taken. Where, sorry, F4. Where is that F4? F4 is a quantity. So where the quantity is a purchased quantity is be there. So here I'll give that particular formula is equal to if in the bracket F4 is less than 5000. अगर ये 5000 से less रहेगा, so there is zero. So there is no any discounts. So अगर this condition false, it will go for the next condition. What is there is equal to means if in the bracket F4 is less than 1000. अगर ये less than 5000 नहीं रहे तो so थोड़ा ज्यादा रहेगा ना, इसलिए it will go for the next. So F4 is less than 1000. What you have given 5000 here, you can see 5500 to 1000. Within that, if you are having 10% discount, that's why. So it is not less than 1000, and if it is less than 1000 means you can go for the you are given H4 into 6%. I given the 0.06. That is called see the percentage of that particular values. Okay. So here I find the 10% discount. You can give the 10% discount. What it is there. So here you give the O6. O6 means where this particular cell what I am having. So this is the cell O6. It will go for this unit into H4 into O6. O6 is the 10%. I'm using this particular data over there. So you can move this one here also to, okay. So here you can see that formula here, discount here is equal to F4 is less than 500, that's 0. If F4 is less than 1000, H4 into N6. N is the column, and you can see here that particular cell here 10,000, 10% is the sixth column. So that's why it is taken. Or directly you can give the 10%. If you don't want to use that particular data here, directly you can give the 10%. Instead of that, you can remove this one H4 and you can give easily 10%. So already that data is there. That's why I'm using that one. Like that also you give. That will display that particular thing. So that is also possible. So like that you can give the discount of that particular values. It display that particular discounts what you have given. So less than 500. So this is less than 500 is there. So now what I'll do, I'll give the 400 here. What it display, you'll see. Now it is displaying the 0 because less than 500. Less than 500 अगर रहेगा तो 0 रहेगा. Or 500 or more than 500 and there should be less than 1000, then you can do this here. अगर मैं 500 दूंगा और 600 दूंगा, सो ये जो डाटा दिया है उसके हिसाब से हमको कैलकुलेशन मिलेगा. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड 10% of that. See, so 10% I given here directly. Also you can give, or you can use that particular data the where again that cell address can be used. So here I have given once again if B4 is less than 1500, so H4 into 12% directly you can use. So if F4 is less than 2000, H4 into 14%. If this all condition is going to false, automatically it is greater of more than 2000, above 2000 will be there. So ये जो condition दिए सब false हो गए तो 100% वो 2000 से ज़्यादा रहेगा, इसलिए हम ये दिए H4 into 16%. So that should be calculated if it is more than 2000. अगर मैं आपको यहाँ दूंगा 2500. See, here it is taken the 16% of that particular values. So फिलहाल मैं यहाँ 500 दूंगा. So you can see here. So 10% it is taken. That is thing. You can give like this also. Even you can give the rupees symbol also. So that is what you can give here. And here you can go for the, you can see here more account formats you can go and display the dialog box. In this dialog box you can go for the amount, and here you're having the symbol of rupees. यहाँ मिलेगा आपको सिंबल. यहाँ देख सकते हैं आप, क्योंकि कुछ स्टेट में क्या होता है, कुछ कंट्री में क्या होता है, हर स्टेट के लिए एक सिंबल रहता है, हमारा तो एक ही रहता है। यहाँ आप देख सकते हैं, यू कैन टेक एनी इंडियन नेम ऑफ दैट वन, यू कैन गिव फॉर like this. So okay, when you given this one, you can see that symbol of the rupees also. So that is also possible to display. So here and after this formula, you can get that particular. I think it's clear now. Now we'll go for the discount within that state. Within that state, if you want to give the calculations of the discounts, you can either have the formula. So is equal to in the bracket is equal to if in the bracket e4 में क्या है, e4 में तो आपको state दिया गया. So in that e4 cell you are having states. By using that calculating matching the cells, you can calculate that one. e4 is equal to Karnataka. अगर e4 cell में कर्नाटका आपको match हो गया तो so then you can go for the h4 into 5%. अगर यहाँ कर्नाटका नहीं तो just you can give the 0. So only simple if condition is there, just you can give the 0 because here is the Goa, so that's why it is playing the 0 now. अगर मैं यहाँ change करूँगा तो value कर्नाटका, see here I'm getting the 5% discount of that particular products. So like that you can give that one. So what about to get the formula result from here also? Just you hold on and drag like this. See, you can get the different rates here. According to what I given, the list, the rate will be changes now. Square bar is 800 displaying because I given the in just chart that thing is here. I'll take this one this side. So like that you can see that data, and I'll go for this rupees total amount, that also I can track, and for discounts also I will track, and percentage of in state, within that state if you're having, you can get that also. See, here it is displaying the 3000 discount because it is state of Karnataka. You can see it, Bangalore. Bangalore is present in Karnataka. So that's why you're getting the discount here. So like that, you can drag this all the data. At the same time also it is possible to drag this all things, and you can drag the total amount should be paid. So how you can calculate this total amount is equal to H4. H4, the total amount minus in the bracket I4. I4 means the discount. This discount and J4. This two should be added and that should be subtracted in the total amount. So we'll get that particular, the total amount should be paid, the bill amount, total bill amount. So this is the total bill amount. I change that currency in that format option like that here, what I shown here in the amount. So like that you can go for this also. What I'll do, I'll select this all amounts and I'll change that font size. Otherwise format, you can go for this format and you can take the format also. It will give that format painting. Instead of going there, you can do that also. So after that, I'll select this all the cells and I'll hold this corner and I'll drag this one. When I drag here up to from here to here, you get all the things here, the total whatever the here given, and some, let's see. Here I got the 30,000 discount because if they are in a Karnataka state, means in that particular state where that company is there, where production, the because transportation and everything will be reduced. That's why they have given that discount. Here these all discounts. So like that, you can use this particular conditions and you can make the wonderful table by using this particular if conditions. I hope you understood and you enjoyed this session. And in next session, we'll go for the some further advanced formulas and advanced topics. Have a nice day. Enjoy and be in the good health. Some critical conditions are going on. Take care of your health and create the awareness of a clean about your atmosphere, and just we'll have some good time and we'll learn some new things. Okay, thank you one and all.